So hello there, I'm Paul, and this is my new news series that I've started, and I've hired someone to do the work for me. I only have 32 subscribers, but I've hired someone. I guess I'm rich. Alright. So that person will be hosting this show from the next cut. So today in the news, Cheese Series versus PewDiePie. What exactly happened? What's happening now? What's gonna happen? An update on that today. Black Panther nominated for Best Picture. What do people think? Alexandria Cortez saying stupid things and doing stupid things. The MAGA kid story which blew up in everyone's faces this week, and much more today on the news. My name is Jeremy Go, and you're watching Paul's News Show. So the first story of the day, and the first story ever on this news show, is a T-Series vs PewDiePie update. And for the uninitiated, I'm just going to give you a small introduction to the topic. So T-Series is a Indian corporation that makes a bunch of movies, music videos, and it is a huge billion-dollar company. And on this side we have PewDiePie, who is an independent creator who has been the #1 subscribed YouTuber on YouTube for like 6 years, and he's the face of YouTube. So there has been a great subscriber war brewing on for the spot of #1, and these two channels are fighting for it. And here's the thing, these are crazy growth numbers. Like, PewDiePie gained 10 million subscribers in 1 month. Like, that's huge. That's the scale of this great subscriber war. And if the term great subscriber war sounds silly to you, I'll link a Wikipedia page down in the description, or I'll put a card up here. Maybe I'll try that for the first time. So the subscriber gap came down to 90,000 last week, and the community just panicked. We thought we were done, and then we went into overdrive mode, which we do. Like, this war has been crazy. Like, there have been hackers hacking Chromecasts, hackers hacking printers to say subscribe to PewDiePie, people making rings when touched by a phone automatically subscribing to PewDiePie. Like, crazy things are happening, and it's just fun to watch it all happen. On the YouTube community is great, and right now the sub gap is at around 329,000 right here. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. It's around 329,000, and seriously, good. Our community is great. We push the sub gap even farther. So good job to the community and everyone who is involved. Subscribe to PewDiePie, please, because why not? And if we make it to the Super Bowl, we can see if the rumor that Mr. Beast is going to place a Super Bowl ad saying subscribe to PewDiePie, which would cost approximately $5 million to place, is real. And I'm not sure, because Mr. Beast hasn't placed a real tweet about it. There only have been memes, no YouTube video, and Mr. Beast hasn't said that he isn't gonna make a ad at the Super Bowl. Like, that's the only reason that people are still talking about it is because he hasn't said no. Like, at this point he should have said no, because so many people are talking about it. I'm not sure. So what are your opinions on this? And subscribe to PewDiePie if you're not subscribed yet, please. Today's second story is the Oscar nomination story about Black Panther. And if you guys didn't know, the Oscar nominations came out. Black Panther got 7 nominations. Infinity War, which is a much better movie. I've made my opinions very clear. Although I'm not supposed to give my opinions on this news channel, my opinions are the same as Paul. I am not Paul. I look very similar to Paul, but I'm not Paul. So Paul made his opinions very clear on the topic, and he said Infinity War should have won. I mean, should have been nominated for Best Picture over Black Panther. He doesn't care that Black Panther got 7 nominations. He only cares that Infinity War didn't get nominated over Black Panther for Best Picture, because that is just stupid. And that's the story for now. A lot of people are pissed at the Academy. A lot of people are like not happy openly, and some people are silenced, like very understandably. If you're a white person saying this is stupid, you'll be called a racist. I'm not white, so I can call it stupid and not be called racist. So next story is about Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, a newly elected member of the Democratic Party, and I don't know how the US government works, so don't ask me. I'm not Paul. I'm not Paul. I may look like Paul, but I'm not Paul. Again, Paul is not associated with any political party. Neither am I. I'm Jeremy. He's Paul. I'm not Paul. Just remind you that. I'll keep reminding you that all the time. Don't worry. And Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez has been saying some stupid things. Like ever since she got elected, even before she got elected, she's like a meme right now. And the internet just loves to make fun of her. Like, I don't blame the internet, because I mean, she says a bunch of stupid stuff. Like very recently, alright, let's see, she said the world is going to end in 12 years due to climate change, and we need to address that by making people pay higher taxes. Great, awesome. She said facts don't matter if your feelings are not hurt. Yeah, makes a lot of sense, and you might see where I'm going with this. Like, I'll drop a compilation of her saying stupid things, because the internet loves making those compilations. I'll drop a bunch of them in the links below under her topic, and you guys can watch that and make the decision for yourselves. Honestly, I don't know what she's doing in that posting garment, and honestly, I don't know. So next story is about Article 13. So if you didn't know, Article 13 is a article that is proposed by the European Union to pass a law which says that a video hosting company or a content hosting company is the one who's liable for copyrighted media being shown on their site. And if copyrighted media is shown on their site, they're going to be eligible to pay all that money back to the person who made the content. And this honestly puts YouTube at a huge risk, and if this goes through, you forget about everything. Just YouTube, Facebook, nothing will exist in the European Union. And the problem is, it's not just the European Union. If this goes down, like all the world would be affected, because Europe is a central part of the world trade and kind of very important. Like when the EU puts down a regulation, almost every country is affected, because they pander to the least common denominator and they make all the rules in all other countries match that thing. And it's kind of yeah, the situation is kind of dark, and I'm going to give you some updates on the story because no one has talked about it since. YouTube has been consistently campaigning for the story since the story broke out, and updates are here. So this is a article from EFF, and these are the updates. So as of January 18th, EU ministers have failed to promote the thing with the compromised words that are put into it. Like, the wording is the problem. It is so loosely termed that it could be interpreted in any way and enforced in any way they want, and it's super dangerous. Like, that's the only reason these ministers are voting against it. And currently, these are the countries that are against Article 13: Germany, Belgium, Poland, Sweden, Luxembourg, the Netherlands, Finland, Slovenia, Italy. Oh wow, I didn't think of finding it there. Croatia, Portugal, all of them are against Article 13, and some countries are with Article 13. And please talk to your ministers and make sure you ask them to vote against Article 13 because this is very important. Like, the whole internet is going to be affected by this, and I would appreciate you doing something with the information I've given. Change.org, honestly, I don't think it's going to do much. Talking to your ministers and your VPs is going to be better for this movement, and I'm going to drop some links below on how to do that. So this segment is going to be at the end of every video, and this is where I share some important events, some interesting videos, some interesting events that are going to happen, and all that other stuff like Philip DeFranco does in the middle of his videos. So here's this week's segment. The Royal Rumble. So WWE's Royal Rumble is this week, this Sunday, and it's basically just 30 men in the ring at the same time trying to throw each other out, and the last man standing goes to WrestleMania, which is an even bigger event, and that's all I'm going to explain. Go watch it if you want to. And a very interesting, and this might concern a lot of people because I know a lot of people who do stellar iPhone photography. Like, a lot of you own iPhones, and I know that. So this is something for you. So there is a competition going on right now on Twitter by Apple, which has the hashtag #ShotOnIPhone challenge, and this challenge wants you to take photos on your iPhone, and I'm not sure if it's edited or not because even in their tweet they didn't add any regulations about that. Marcus Brownlee asked about it. If I get any information while I'm editing the video, I'll add it somewhere in the video. And if you have an iPhone and you can take stellar photos, try. If you win, you will get selected for an advertising campaign by Apple to promote their iPhone cameras. So again, a chance for a lot of you to participate and do something. Alright, so that's it for this video. My name is Jeremy Bowen, and this is Paul Thomas News. So I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.